Okay, so today we're winterizing 96 GTI and 96 XP. GTI has the 720, the XP has the 787. I just finished up on them, but what we have here is a little bilge pump, $20 bilge pump off Amazon with a hose. You hook up this hose to your inlet right there. Start your engine, let it run for a second, and then plug your bilge pump in. Let it pump the antifreeze through. And I'm using this RV marine antifreeze. It pumps through, and I've got a bucket or tote down here to catch all the antifreeze as it comes out. So as you can see, we had antifreeze coming out of our spigot in there and our exhaust. And I didn't see any come out the pisser here, so that kind of worries me. On the XP here, I did have some come out the pisser, so I think we're good there. I'm probably going to run this through one more time and try to get some antifreeze to come out of this pisser here. See why we're not getting any coming out of there. We should have stuff coming out of there, so I'm going to run that one more time. So as you can see here, we've still got some antifreeze still left in here, so I'm going to go ahead and hook my hose back up, put my pump back in there. I'm going to add some more to my bucket. It's hard to do this with one hand. So I got plenty in there. So we started up running. Got that plugged in. Got that plugged in. We're pumping. Still nothing. Unplug the Don't want to run it for too long. But we're getting plenty of antifreeze coming through all the other orifices. I'm just not getting any through my pisser. I'm going to check that and see what I can find out. Maybe unhook the pisser line and blow through it. I know it was working last time I had it on the water. Trying to figure out. That's our drain valve there. And our pisser line. Much easier. Well, as you can see, I got my water drain line here that's clear. So I got antifreeze in that drain line, so we know we're feeding enough antifreeze through that. So we got enough antifreeze through the engine. I'm just trying to figure out why I'm not getting any through my pisser. Anyway, that's the basis of how you winterize these. I'm going to be also hooking up an air hose and blowing some of the moisture out of the head as well. Low PSI, just to try to clear some of that out. I still got to do that on this one too. But yeah, just take a little blow gun with a hose and blow through it, and you should be good. 800 is similar, same process. Hook up through there, run antifreeze through there, and for storage, I'll be fogging the oil in the spark plugs as well. So basically, take out the spark plugs, throw some fogging oil, spray some fogging oil in there, put the spark plugs back in, turn it over, make sure you put the plugs on the grounding post so you don't start a fire. But then with the plugs not connected, you turn it over a few times, then take the plugs out, spray some more fogging oil in, and repeat that a few steps just so those cylinders get well lubricated with fogging oil. And then I also normally spray some fogging oil in the intake as well. And that's pretty much how you winterize these things. Not very hard to do. Just remember, you don't want water going to the head, to the engine, unless the engine is on. So it goes engine on, water off, engine off. And the antifreeze is, of course, to keep the stuff from freezing up in there, but you don't want water back pressured going up where you don't need it, so it'll rust up an area. That's why we're going to blow it out the best we can. And then, of course, the fogging oil. So that's the steps to winterizing these two skis. And it's like September 8th here, and I got 5 skis to winterize, so these are the first 2 it's going to get winterized. In my other video you saw, I did fire up. I got the 98 fired up over there, so that one's good to go. Waiting on inserts for the intake grate, and then probably in the next few days or a week I will be winterizing the other 2, the 96 XP and the other 90 and the 95 951. So stay tuned for those, but it's the same process. Maybe if I can get someone to hold the camera for me, I'll do a little more in depth, but it's that simple, not hard to do. So of course you want to pull the battery out for storage, and I installed these Rainbird shut-off valves. You got a tractor going by for the crankcase, for the rotary valve for the main oil, so I can turn that off for winter, so keep that oil pressure from putting unnecessary amount of pressure on the crank seals. I installed that on all my skis, as well as one back here for the water intake. So if you ever need to get towed, you can just shut off the water, you can tow it, not have to worry about water being forced up into your engine. So yeah, thanks again for following me. Subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment. It sucks, this year is kind of really short with COVID and everything. Didn't get as many hours ridden as I would like, and spent a lot of time more time wrenching on skis this year than riding. But hopefully next year will be a different story, and it'll be all riding and very little wrenching. So thanks again, guys. Have a good day.